right up. The Wizards taking on the Timberwolves. For the Wizards, the stars have aligned, performing better than last season. You can feel the energy and excitement around this club as they continue their upward trend. Timberwolves, Wizards, coming up next on 2K Sports. Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Here with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And patrolling the sideline for us again tonight, Allie LaForge. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Taking a look at New York. They're moving on up, 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
You hope they can sustain this pace as the season wears on.
And now Washington's starting group. They've got Young and McDaniels at the small forward position. And like everyone else, GA, I'm looking forward to the big man matchup in this one.
Have a pair of the best centers in the NBA. Points in the paint will be a key number tonight.
Now, here's MP. Dosunmu with it. Shot clock at 6. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Young looking it over. Beyond the arc. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And so, MV will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Pass to Gobert. Now, here's Dosunmu. McDaniels on the wing. Shot clock at 5. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. They get it back. And Gobert kicks to McDaniels. And a miss there on the triple. First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Davis. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson.
And that's a shot Davis will make 10 out of 10 times. He's just so strong inside.
You know, GA, you just can't say enough about the skill set of young Trey Johnson.
I mean, this guy came into the league ready. I really like how he gets to his shot, regardless of what the defense throws at him. And he can be dangerous if his defense gets to the same level as his own.
Pass to Coulibaly. Here's Johnson. Carries it from 3-point range.
Right there, they served it up to Johnson just the way he likes it.
Randall outside. Gobert with a screen for Randall. To the inside. Gobert the pass to Dosunmu. Randall against Davis. Randall no good.
Well, I believe that's now 4 straight misses to start the game. Talk about stumbling out of the block.
No problems knocking that. Ends the competition, though, so tough. MP dishes to Randall to stop the run. It's tipped.
Great timing on the rejection there. This young kid, Sarr, has major defensive potential.
It's Young on the wing, covered by MP. Count it, good. Young's got 5 points so far.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Coulibaly against McDaniel. Pass to MP. He tries for 3, and Sarr pulls it down. So for the Wizards, their last game, a win against Brooklyn. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, the Wizards stacking talented young players and draft assets. Not only that, they'll have a ton of cap space next season, which they will likely not use to sign a star free agent, but rather to absorb contracts in exchange for, you guessed it, more draft picks. This front office is continuing to think long-term, guys.
Priorities straight. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. Wizards leading by 10. And second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Davis, the pass to Russell. There's the 3. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
Okay, time for an injury report.
Thanks, guys. I got some news from the Wizards' head athletic trainer. It's a bruised shoulder, and while uncomfortable, they'll be glad it's not a more serious injury. Even though this is typically considered a moderate time frame to full recovery, he is indeed potentially able to play, so we'll be keeping an eye on him. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks for that.
Yeah, we put so much effort into injury prevention in the NBA, but injuries are still going to happen. That's just the unfortunate part of the game.
So the Wizards 5 right now. Anthony Davis is out there with Keyshawn George. And there's Riley. And there's D'Angelo Russell. And it's Carrington in at the 2-guard spot. Just 5 to shoot. Picked by Reed. MP passes to Reed. And Davis sends it back.
Come on now, you gotta bring it harder than that when AD is meeting you at the rim.
Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Anderson. And a switcher also for Washington. Champagne's checked in. Stan Nasreed is a much-beloved player with the Timberwolves, the 2024 Sixth Man of the Year award winner.
Yeah, he is, Kevin. I'm not sure the fans in Minnesota love anyone more than they love Nasreed, not even Anthony Edwards. They appreciate his consistency, the effort he brings every night, the energy, and yeah, the charisma on top of all the skill.
Now here's Gobert. Scoreless thus far. Outside, Reed bangs home the trifecta.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession.
And always a bit of risk on those long passes. Lucky the D couldn't come up with it there.
Randall's checked in for Minnesota. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And Young kicks to Davis. Johnson, the pass to Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
And we've seen this movie before. Davis moves with authority and attacks the rim.
And so MV will bring it up for Minnesota. 7-point differential. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
And missed free throws are killers, especially when you consider how many they missed. Hopefully, they stay late to practice after that one.
Now, here's MP. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. McDaniels outside. MP sets the screen for McDaniel.
Just has lost the feel in terms of scoring here in the second quarter.
Davis, the pass to Young. Over MP. Young's shot is off. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Coulibaly with the steal. And here we go, the Wizards fast break. Launches a 3. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
MP inside. He's against Young. Minnesota again turning it over.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
Wizards leading by 10. From past the arc. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. MP outside. On the wing, Dosunmu. Knocks down the 3-ball. Dosunmu's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Sarr, and Sarr throws it down.
How about Sarr? Just ridiculous athleticism for a 7-footer.
MP against Young, and out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. For Washington, they've gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. Johnson outside. Five on the clock. Fires top of the key. Young. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And they're making sure on this one, even though it may not matter in the grand scheme, but the replay process is faster than ever. You know, why not?
And they're keeping the call as is in the second half. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You have to like what we're seeing from Davis.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Up at the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. Dosumu is out there with MP. And it's Gobert in at the center, locking down the middle. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travels that didn't happen.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allie.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Wizards are letting their young guys learn on the fly. Guard Bub Carrington said, the whole organization communicates to us often. We drafted you guys for a reason, they say. Don't be scared to make a mistake. Play your game, use the things that got you here, and see if it sticks. Kevin, back to you.
Learning on the job. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Shoots from the baseline. Julius Randle with the rebound.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
McDaniels outside. Pass to MP. Tries it from 19. It's rebounded by Coulibaly. Wizards leading by 7. And here's Johnson outside. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
So Coach Van Gundy, after 4 Defensive Player of the Year awards, his last coming in 2024, do you think Rudy Gobert has a chance at another?
Well, look, Kevin, I think Rudy continues to play at just as high a level defensively. But now as the game has changed, I think we're starting to reward guys.
Top first-year free throw shooters. In the third spot, Trey Johnson.
And really, he needs to continue getting to the free throw line as much as possible because he's pretty deadly once he gets there.
That one doesn't drop. Washington leading now by 10. Floats it up for Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
And with his length and athleticism, Davis is a constant lob threat.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Timberwolves passing it around. MP, no good. And it's Davis with the ball for Washington. When this game is done, they'll be off to take on the Raptors. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. On its way from Young for 2. Minnesota with the rebound.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Here's Randall. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Alex Saw.
Well, this is how difficult it is to stop Randall. When he's committed to scoring, sometimes you just have to foul him.
That free throw good from Randall.
A focal part of this offense. In addition to his scoring ability, Randall is also a terrific passer at his position.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. DiVincenzo's checked in. The Wizards also changing it up. George is checked in for Sarr. Riley comes in for Coulibaly. And Carlton Carrington subbed in for Johnson. We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
Davis on the follow. Davis has got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, great effort on the boards. AD playing hard.
And Gobert kicks to Randall. Another miss by Minnesota. Washington leading now by 15. Outside, Davis. Gobert with the defensive effort.
Oh, you gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
McDaniels kicks to Randall. On the wing, DiVincenzo. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. DiVincenzo's got himself on the board with 3 there. From the high post. Young, no good.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing.
Timberwolves trail by 15. So the Wizards 5 right now. We've got Davis. Young is out there with Johnson. Then it's Alexander Saw. And it's Koulibaly in at the 3. Here's Randall. Good! Lays it right in there.
Well, Randall doesn't back down from physical coverage. In fact, he welcomes the challenge.
The 3 goes down.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
And stolen by Koulibaly. Trae Young. Can't get the 3.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Gobert with a screen on Koulibaly. McDaniels knocks down the 3.
And when McDaniels is hitting this, look out, because it opens up everything else for him offensively.
And Young, here we go. Creating space. What a move.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Here's MP. Randall outside. Now Dosunmu. 4 on the clock. Now Randall. Gobert. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
And you gotta box out Gobert or he will make you pay on the offensive glass.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And Gobert knows his role on this team. Rebound, block shots, and look to score near the basket.
Now Koulibaly. Outside Davis. Now Johnson. Now Young. The shot from 20, and it's good.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Koulibaly with the rebound. Wizards leading by 14.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Washington.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And we watched him all night long. No one could really stop him. Just another excellent game it was for Davis.
Well, he was the catalyst for them tonight. Played a great all-around game, and you could see his teammates feeding off his energy.
Johnson, Koulibaly trying to break free. No good. Randall outside, drives to the hoop. And so
Great night for some hoops. With a little more on the line, it's the NBA Cup, and it's in full swing. Here with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You take a look at Phoenix, sitting fourth in the conference early on and looking to move into that top tier. And of course,
that in itself is an accomplishment at this point in the season.
But it's something we expected.
Williams is out there with Royce O'Neal, and it's Bouye in at the point guard position. As the season reaches full speed, RJ, how do players approach the game differently, you think, if at all?
I say the approach stays the same, but you have more data and video to prepare with. So you have to take that knowledge on the court and hope that you play smarter every single night.
Now MP. Pass to Gobert. Here's Randall. 6 to shoot. Excellent D there from O'Neal. Here's Booker. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Their first chance to take a look at the Suns this season.
Last year shows that having a better overall record doesn't mean you're going to dominate the lesser opponent.
Now here's MP. Pass to McDaniels. Randall deciding where to go with it. And it's rejected. Here's Brooks. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. It's a three-point game. Defeated by Washington in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
They hit a couple big shots, but overall, there was a lack of consistency. Just not their night at the offensive end.
And tonight, I expect them to play better offensively. Try to get some closer looks.
Now here's Booker. A 23-point game for him in the win against Portland.
Okay, Book, we see the bounce.
Minnesota with the ball. Nothing up yet on the scoreboard for him. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, guys, nobody is quite sure just how the partnership of Devin Booker and Jalen Green will play out in the desert. They were just one of 3 backcourts to average 20 points per game each last season. But with so many overlapping qualities, it's not the most obvious fit. But many in the league feel that Green could mold himself actually after Booker, and that gives the Suns another potential offensive focal point. Everyone around the league is curious to see how they'll make this work, guys.
A dangerous duo. All right, Shams, thanks very much. Here's Bouye. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. Williams, a screen on MP to the paint. And Williams punches it home. Suns.
The basketball IQ this team possesses is special. They don't rush anything on the offensive end. They take their time and stay patient trying to find the best shot possible.
Gobert with it. Williams defending. MP, the pass to Dosunmu. Now McDaniels. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. 1:46 left in the first. Timberwolves trail by 7. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I caught up with the head coach of the Suns. Unsurprisingly, the conversation turned to Rudy Gobert. Let's be honest, he's scary, Coach said about the 7-footer. He hinted their strategy might involve trying to, quote, lure Rudy out of the paint so he's not there to slap away our layups. Maybe some tricky play here to try and push Gobert out of his comfort zone. Brian?
And Allie, thank you for that. Here's Booker. After the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. Brooks outside. Fires the 3. And it's Devin Booker with the 3. Booker's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high quality shooting.
Gobert inside. Working on Williams. Picked by Gobert. McDaniels passes to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
When Gobert is close like that, you know he's going to try and ram it through.
Phoenix leading by 6. Here's Bouye. From outside, off the mark. The Timberwolves have gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Inside, here's Williams. Oh, he hammers that one down right in the face of MP.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Now here's MP. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Randall. Shot clock at 6. And so he draws the go for a different look here. Anderson's checked in for Julius Randle. McDaniels comes in for Shannon. DeSumo, he's checked in for Clark. And MP subbed in for DiVincenzo. Now here's MP. Outside, Anderson. MP looking around. Minnesota needs to get off a shot. McDaniels from long range. He can't get it to go.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
On the court for the Timberwolves. MP is out there with Ayo DeSumo. Then there's McDaniels. Then there's Kyle Anderson. And it's Reed in at the center position, locking down the middle. Back to MP. Iguodaro grabs a miss. And it's Green with the ball for Phoenix. Pass to Bouye. Oh, from deep. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Everyone knows Devin Booker for one thing, Richard, his ability to score.
Yeah, I always think back to that 70-point game he had against the Celtics. He was only 20 at the time, the youngest ever in that 70-point club.
Now here's Anderson. No points yet. Pulls it. Minnesota again missing. The Suns lead by 12. Green in the post. McDaniels covering. They set a pick. Down low. Here's Iguodaro. And he dunks it down.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
For Minnesota, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. MP, a screen on Booker. DeSumo outside. Reed, a screen on Brooks. Shot clock at 5. Anderson finds McDaniels. Over Green. That one rolls around and rims out.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Pass to Booker. The 3. And it's DeSumo with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 14. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
McDaniels against Green. Anderson passes to Reed. They still need this. That one misses. He's 1 for 3. Phoenix leading by 14. Pass to Bouye. Back to Green. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Count it. Good. Bouye's got his first 2 points of the night.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
MP outside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And it's going to go on Devin Booker.
Yeah, free throws are so key in this league. It's good on MP figuring out how to get to the line.
That free throw, no good.
You know, so far, I'm pretty impressed with MP's attitude. He doesn't seem like a young hothead. He knows he's got a lot of work to do on his game.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Mark Williams, he's checked in for Iguodaro. And it's O'Neal in for Green. And then for Minnesota, Gobert comes in for Reed. And it's Julius Randle in for Anderson.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter. And it's getting them to the free throw line.
It's Booker on the wing. Give him 8 points now. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Randle with the jam.
Wow, Julius Randle. We could feel the floor shaking on that one.
Phoenix leading by 14. And here's Booker. He's a tough guy to check, averaging almost 28 points a game. From deep three-point land. That shot missing. And that'll do it for the...
He'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And players these days with great ball handling, but occasionally getting away with a carry at times.
Oh, you know, BA, the old discontinued dribble. I mean, this might be where tracking cameras could start to help because that's such a tough call for an official to assess in the moment.
Filling out the wings, it's going to be Booker and Brooks. Royce O'Neal is out there with Williams, and it's Bouye in at the point. And that's the group for Jordan Ott as we begin the second half. Timberwolves trail by 14. MP left side. Pass to Dosunmu. Outside McDaniels. On the wing, MP. Back to Daniels. 4 on the clock. MP, the pass to Gobert. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. The Suns lead by 14. Up top, Booker. He's covered by Dosunmu. Outside, Booker. Shoots over Dosunmu. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Following this one, they hit the road to challenge the Kings at Golden One Center in Sacramento. It's the second game of 3 on the road. Great open look there. Randle's got 7.
Unselfish from MP, giving someone who has the better look a chance.
McDaniels against Brooks. It's blocked by Gobert. Randle left side. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
Minnesota shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Certain guys can remake their games to fit the times. Randle's worked on his right hand and his jump shooting. He's a much more versatile threat now at the offensive end.
Timberwolves trail by 8. You know, Richard, when you think about work rate, Dillon Brooks and the effort with which he plays comes to mind.
Yeah, we created statistics based on effort. Oh, Dillon Brooks would be one of the guys on the top of the list. Energy exerted, contact plays, bumps. He does everything to agitate the offensive player.
And so it's Phoenix with it, following the score by Minnesota. Williams on the wing. 5 to shoot. Pass to O'Neal. Phoenix needs to get off a shot here. Good on the shot. Bouye's gotten his second bucket. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Now here's MP. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Jalen Green.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
Green's checked in for Phoenix. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And it's Green missing. And so Randle will bring it up for Minnesota. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. And the Suns pushing it up now. And he makes it. Bouye's got 6 points. Timberwolves trail by 10. Outside McDaniels. Back to MP. He shoots a 3. Rebounded by Bouye. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Brooks, the pass to Green. Williams, a screen on DiVincenzo to the middle. And Williams punches it home.
The dime dropping ability of Green. I love it when he looks for his teammates and gets them involved.
Screen by MP. Randall can't hit. Phoenix leading by 12. Here's Bouye. 6 points for him. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul of the game. Allen, he's checked in for the Suns. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Reed's checked in. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. Allen, the pass to Brooks. From the arc. Hauled in by DiVincenzo.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
MP outside. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Here's Randall to snap the cold streak. Can't get it to go. He's made 4 of his 8 attempts. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Allen outside from behind the arc. Minnesota with a rebound. McDaniel's got 4 rebounds now. A deep 3. He got it up. And look here. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. Randall comes in for Anderson. McDaniels is checked in for Shannon. And MP subbed in for DiVincenzo. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Over that last break, I listened to Phoenix's coach address his team. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. On the court for Minnesota. Randall and Gobert are in the middle. DeSumo is out there with MP, and it's McDaniels in at the 3, the small forward. Clock at 6. Inside, Gobert puts it in.
And just so mobile at his size. Once Gobert sets the screen, he rolls hard to the right spot.
Williams. Oh, he jammed it.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Williams with the screen. Outside Booker. Gobert pulls it down.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
What hustle on the glass by Gobert.
Huge bucket from...
Phoenix has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Booker! Oh, can't hit the jumper. Minnesota's gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
Honestly, if you're the defense, you should be ashamed not coming up with a steal on that pass.
Randall! The free ball is down!
Oh, a rugged competitor. Randall's teammates trust his ability to make plays in big moments.
Floats one up. Ooh, tough make by Book.
Going to work. Booker knows they need points, and it's up to him to deliver.
Now Randall. Up top, MP. Randall outside. Wide open look. Oh, it misses.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Gobert. Here's MP. Now Randall. DeSumo outside. Just 5 on the clock. Picked by Gobert. Can't get the 3. Oh, so much on the line here.
And the crowd is locked in.
Not that time. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Minnesota. And Gibi. 2 shots.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
MP, pressure moment.
And the second of 2 is good. Williams is checked in. Now here's Booker. He's covered by Dosunmu. Oh, he misses the layup. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
14 foul. Shooting for Minnesota. And Gibi. For 2.
Take a break. 2 seconds.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
It's all about getting a 3 right here.
We'll see what they draw up. 3-pointer.
Here's Randall. Jacks up a 3. Money from 3.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
No start for the group play stage of the NBA Cup.
And now they're focused on getting a clean sweep over their group before moving on to knockout rounds.
And now let's catch up with Dominic Hamill.
You were dropping dimes, your teammates were making shots, and you came away with the win. Talk about it, MP.
Love days like this. It's easy to play when everyone's moving, everyone's touching the ball, everyone's getting shots up. I see the work my teammates put in every day in practice, so I know they're going to come through for me. Where there's trust, there's success.
Well, you know success, MP. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Over to you, BA.
2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here alongside Doris Burke, Greg Anthony.
Especially when you know you're going to be fighting an uphill battle.
Birds will be DeRozan and Murray. Russell Westbrook out there with Zach LaVine. So the Timberwolves will get the first possession. And Greg, we don't expect the pace to be fast tonight. These teams operate in the half court, don't they?
Exactly. There's so much transition offense in this league. It's interesting to watch teams execute in the half court.
From 10 feet out, it's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
Every year, it seems like Randall's playing with more awareness. That's why you can now run the offense through him.
Back to Westbrook. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Dosunmu, the pass to Gobert. Banked in off the glass.
Well, there's height and reach to the advantage of Rudy Gobert. Just gets up and over the top of guys.
Right side, LaVine. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Outside Westbrook. Down to 5 on the shot clock. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Well, Russell Westbrook, over the history of his career, has always thrived near the basket. That is beautifully done.
Hey, Greg, they dropped the interim tag for Doug Christie, as he's now the permanent head coach of the Kings.
Well, we'll have to see how permanent that is. The 5th head coach in the last 7 years. That seat is always hot in Sacramento.
Now here's Westbrook. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22.
We know that Russell Westbrook isn't afraid to mix it up inside. He knows how to get defenders to hit him on these opportunities.
Sacramento shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
No good on the free throw.
What we know unequivocally is the best players being your hardest workers. The guys who want to be held accountable make such an impact on your program, and that is Russell Westbrook to a T.
And he's good on the second. And you look at this Timberwolves roster, Doris, quite a spread as far as the ages of their top players.
Oh, Kevin, you've got a couple of guys who are absolutely on the back nine and really walking up the fairway of number 18. And then you've got Mr. McDaniels and Anthony Edwards, 2 guys in their early 20s. But this is the fascinating part. There's a runway left, and what do they do with it?
Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Pass to Dosunmu. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Well, we know this guy is always a threat offensively. You can't lose sight of him.
And here's Westbrook. 5 points in the game. Defended by Gobert. LaVine inside the three-point line. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
Great elevation on the J. LaVine becoming more and more consistent with that.
Pass to Gobert. Murray against Randall. Gobert the screen. Randall no good. For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Rosen dishes to Murray. Pass to LaVine. Westbrook kicks to LaVine. His three-pointers off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And yes, it's good.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. Then it's MP. Then there's McDaniels. And it's Shannon in at the 2. Clifford can't get it to go.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Pass to MP. McDaniels kicks to Randall. Back to McDaniel. Clock at 4. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Clifford. And Levine puts up a deep 3. Again, the miss by the Kings. Timberwolves leading by 10. And Doris, we saw it. Something just clicked for Jaden McDaniels and his rebounding in the 2025 season.
Well, his rebounding and beyond, let's remember his team decided to put the ball in his hands a little bit more, and he elevated his game on the offensive end as well.
Here's Levine following the 3 by Minnesota. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Hunter, no one around him. Off target from 3-point range. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. Shots good by Shannon.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Sacramento's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And the jam by Levine.
That elite athleticism of Zach Levine. This guy loves to finish up high.
Randall passes to Reed. Back to Randall. And that one drops.
Boy, I love the confidence Julius Randle has in himself. This guy knows what it takes to score.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Now here's Levine with an average of around 19.5 points. 1:33 left here in the second. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Keegan Murray wants to excel at both ends, and he said, quote, "My defense wasn't where it needed to be, so I got a little faster, a little stronger, tried to figure out how to be physical defensively and be effective. Them trusting me to guard helps the other guys so they can focus more on offense." Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Westbrook, good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. That's 7 points for Russell Westbrook.
Well, great work from Russell Westbrook. The closer he is, the more aggressive he becomes.
Gobert finds Dosunmu. Here's Shannon. Here's Randall. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
After a slow start, he has really tightened up his game.
40 seconds left in the first half. Back to Westbrook. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Oh, beautiful pass. My goodness.
MP driving. Great D that time from Westbrook. The Kings trail by 11. Pass to Achua. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Randall outside. 3-pointer. And so it's Minnesota competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You have to like what we're seeing from Jaden McDaniel.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Outside in the perimeter, Levine and DeRozan. Then it's Keegan Murray. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And so that's who Doug Christie starts the second half with. Pass to DeRozan. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. DeRozan's got his first points in this one. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about this upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you very much for the report. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. Now Westbrook. He's got 11. Pass to Levine. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
So, Greg, in the offseason, the Kings made it a priority to address their need at point guard.
I mean, they had multiple combo guards on the roster, but lacked a true lead guard. And they realized they needed someone who could run the offense, hoping Dennis Schroeder can fill that role.
The Kings trail by 7. To the paint, knocked loose. And here we go. MP heading to the hoop. And MP jets right back to the rack.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
Back to Westbrook. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Now here's Levine. Defended by Dosunmu. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Randall with the bucket.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Back to Levine. Lets it go with a 3. It's hauled in by Shannon. Timberwolves leading by 11. Dosunmu, the pass to Gobert. And Levine, here we go. The teardrop falls in for Sacramento. The Timberwolves also with the sub. McDaniels, he's checked in for Randall. MP up top. Pass to McDaniels. Now Dosunmu. McDaniels on the wing. He's covered by Murray. Shannon, no good. And here's Levine, who brings it up for Sacramento. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Here's Westbrook. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
I think you've got to stay down when guarding Russell Westbrook, because if he gets you in the air, the rest is easy.
Shooting 2.
Taking 2 shots.
No good on that one.
Pretty incredible to think that Russell Westbrook made the triple-double somewhat routine. The ability to fill up a stat sheet like few others in the history of the game. Incredible, guys.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Reed's checked in. And he sinks the second. And the Timberwolves with possession here. At one point, they led by 16. MP passes to Shannon. Now here's Reed. Can't hit from in close.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Down low, cuts off the pass. Here's Hunter, and he lays it straight in. Hunter's got his first basket of the night.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
The wide open look here for DeRozan. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. And now just a 3-point Minnesota lead. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. Shannon passes to MP. Picked by Reed. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Dosunmu. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Dosunmu's got 6 points.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Now here's DeRozan. Westbrook with a wide open look. Off target with his 3. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. No stopping that baby hook on the fly.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, the big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. Dosunmu is out there with MP. And it's Shannon in at the 3 spot. Murray throws it down. What an assist!
Powering that one down. Murray saw a chance to go for it and took it.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Randall outside. Now Gobert. MP outside. From deep. DeRozan pulls it down.
If you're trying to make a comeback, that is the kind of shot that doesn't help.
Here's Murray. It's stolen by Gobert. We've got 1:55 left to play here in the fourth. Here's Shannon. Clock at 6. Randall. And down goes the free.
Julius Randle under tremendous pressure with the big bucket.
Now here's DeRozan. Defense right on him. Can't get it.
Boy, he won't miss many of those, but it certainly happens and did there.
Randall, and he banks the layup in.
Boy, Julius Randle is getting to his spots and starting to really cook.
1:12 left to play in the final quarter. DeRozan, now Westbrook. Nice execution down low.
Wow. You know the ball is going in when Russell Westbrook steps into these moments. Just so adept at hitting big shots.
Here's MP. And that won't go. Missing the go-ahead basket. DeRozan fires. It's good.
And this is why they want the ball in DeRozan's hand. This guy is stone cold under pressure.
MP against Westbrook. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Gobert rising up and ripping down the two-hand jam.
Rudy Gobert is so competitive. Doesn't want to let a big moment go by. Nicely done.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Kings. 3-point lead.
Shoot 2.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
He knew what was riding on those foul shots and didn't mess around, making this a 2-possession game.
Westbrook with it, and he commits the intentional foul.
Shoot 2.
2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
And that's an intentional foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point.
Maybe not his time, but this game is certainly finished. Let's get it over with.
Home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not.
Sledding for you tonight, MP, as you couldn't get going on offense. What do you look to build on after a loss like this?
Everything. The game plan, execution, effort. I had a vision for how tonight was supposed to go, and it didn't work out that way. We'll be better next time, though, especially me. I expect more out of myself.
Look forward to the next game, MP. Thank you.
Yep.
Kevin, back to you.
All right, got another matchup against a potential all-star tonight. MP, what you thinking?
I need a little separation.
Yeah, I am sick of you too, but we got video to shoot. Come on.
Nah, Xander, I'm saying I need separation from some of these other all-stars. Gotta do something that, help me stand out. About a season high.
And what? Points, blocks?
Yeah. Those work.
Which one?
Let's see.
We've got a special one for you, as tonight's action is part of the NBA Cup. Randall and Gobert are in the middle, giving a special day for players and their families, Grant.
It is. It's just great to have a day to enjoy time with loved ones and just relax. And obviously be of Thanksgiving, because I love to eat.
Well, MP has told us that being an all-star is important to the way he wants to lead his team. And he's made it a goal to show everyone that he deserves that spot.
And in terms of those all-star aspirations, the results so far haven't been what MP hoped for. His stats, his performance in matchups, we see there's lots of room for improvement. But knowing MP, that's room he could make up in short order and start looking more like the exceptional star he wants to be.
Pushing it up now. Williams' shot is good.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
About a minute played here so far in the first. Desumu outside. Shot clock at 5. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it, following the score by Minnesota. Here's SGA, and it's Oklahoma City with another.
They immediately found their offensive rhythm, hitting 3 straight shots to start the game.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, after winning the title, OKC secured their future. Significant extensions this summer for Chet Holmgren, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and both of their Jalen Williamses. The Thunder are building something for the long haul, guys.
An exciting young team. All right, Shams, thank you.
Double-digit boards, a regular occurrence for Gobert. Makes it easier to get those second-chance hoops, too.
The Thunder have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. From deep, Holmgren. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. No good from outside. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Back to Randall. There's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
I found it was an interesting game. Anything they couldn't get from their starters, they got from their reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
Here's MP following the three by Oklahoma City. To the middle. Holmgren with the block.
And Holmgren says, meet me at the summit. I'm a certified rim protector.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You look at the Suns, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
When I look at Minnesota, they're in the lower end of the rankings and headed down. Not the position you want to find yourself in. Now, we'll see if they can stabilize in the coming games.
Here's what Oklahoma City's going with right now. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Caruso comes in for Chet Holmgren. And Mitchell subbed in for Wallace. Now here's McDaniels. No points yet. Inside, here's Gobert. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
From in close, it's game over when Gobert has the ball.
And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. Many players have size. So what makes Rudy Gobert such a good interior defender, Clark?
Well, size is part of it, clearly, B.A., but timing is the big thing. And then awareness, recognition of what the situations are and being able to adjust your body position accordingly. And then anticipation. I mean, timing and anticipation, awareness, those are the things that make really good defenders.
Oh, had a nice open look right there.
Answering back at the other end, Randall showing no hesitation.
To the paint. Here's Williams. Drops in the layup for 2. Williams has got 5.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Pass to Randall. Got it. Good job in the low post. Randall's got his second back.
Well, he's a wrecking ball on offense. Randall, so good at finishing inside.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. SGA can't get it to go. Timberwolves trail by 3. MP, the pass to Dosunmu. Randall, right side. It's good! A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Randall deciding where to go with it. Pass to DiVincenzo. Off target with the 3.
Well, he certainly hit some turbulence here, trying to get it cranked back up.
The Timberwolves making it to their second straight Western Conference Finals last year, Clark.
Yeah, you know, what impressed me the most, I think, was making it last year as a 6th seed. Gelling down the stretch of the season. They struggled for a good part of the season, but the last third or so of the season, they really came together. Just did not have quite enough to make it to the final.
So for Minnesota right now, Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Dante DiVincenzo out there with MP. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you, guys. Coach Mark Dagnall talked about the Thunder's system of player development, and he said, we try to do things that serve both the team and the individual, and then it's easier for guys to commit to it. And if that happens, then you have an environment that can be pretty powerful. BA, back to you.
Turning potential into production. Thanks a lot, Allie. MP, no good. Thunder trail by 4. Mitchell with the ball. DiVincenzo picks him up, and SGA throws it down.
Gilgeous-Alexander lifting off and hammering it all he's got.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. MP, the pass to Reed. Out left to the wing. The 3 is up. DiVincenzo can't hit.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
From deep, SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander drills a 3.
A reliable option he's been tonight. He's their safety valve for sure.
And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
You got to appreciate the way they're working the ball inside this quarter. They're trying to impose their will physically.
And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
Rudy Gobert's checked in for Minnesota. DeSumo comes in for DiVincenzo. That free throw good from Gilgeous.
Their spot move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
Now here's MP. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Randall. Can they get it? Hartenstein pulls it in.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Thunder leading by 4. And 1:01 left in the half. Takes a step back. From deep, Mitchell. Offensive rebound. And Hartenstein gets it to go.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
MP drives in. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Look at MP suddenly catching the defense with their guard down and making them pay.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. And Hartenstein gets it to go. Hartenstein's got 4 points in the quarter.
They're really working the paint now.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 6-point game. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Celtics. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court.
There's MP getting that orange where he needs it to go.
Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 14-4 run. Outside, Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this.
The previous play is under review.
Yeah. The officials signaling that they are going to take a look at this replay.
While this call may not decide the game, you always prefer to get it right.
Yeah, and the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing up the footage for the officials on the floor.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
But you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
2 big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Wallace and Williams run the wings, and it's SGA in at the 1. That's the group from Mark Daigneault starting the second half. And Grant, when talking about certain players, we hear expressions like, he does the little things, or he does the dirty work. What does all that mean exactly?
You know, it's about what doesn't show up in the box score. Setting good screens, winning those 50-50 balls, hustling back on defense. Often, it's just as important as putting up those points.
McDaniels is perhaps the best wing defender in the league, guys, showing us why right there.
Work in the interior, MP.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Pass to Holmgren. Fires from deep. And Gilgeous-Alexander good for 3. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 15 points.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Here's Gobert, and stolen by Hartenstein. Now here's Wallace. Tight defense on him. Outside, SGA. Knocks down the triple. And now an 8-point Oklahoma City lead.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense standard. And he's such a plus defensively for his team. Those steal numbers scare opponents and lead to fast break buckets.
MP against SGA. Screen by MP. Out of bounds, the Thunder will take it. An area of the floor where Jaden McDaniels really excels. Defense.
Yeah, he's a strong perimeter defender. He's got great length, good anticipation, and he's competitive. I mean, those are the things that allow him to shut guys down on occasion.
Pass to Wallace. McDaniels against Williams. Down low and stolen by Gobert. Fast break, Minnesota. And stolen by Williams. Here's Holmgren from the arc. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, arguably the most feared slasher in the game. Teammate Jalen Williams said, quote, everybody knows what he's going to do, and he's still able to get to spots on a consistent basis. SGA paused a beat before bluntly saying, I get to the rim on anybody. Back over to you, Brian.
A nightmare to contain. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. And Minnesota making a change here. Reed's checked in. SGA, good.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Timberwolves trail by 10. To the left side wing. Pass to McDaniels. Isumu outside. Clock at 6. Back to Daniels. Over Williams. Hits the front of the rim and out.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Takes the 3. Shot's good. SGA to give him a breather and talk things over. A big group substitution here for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Williams comes in for Chet Holmgren. Caruso, he's checked in for Williams. And Mitchell subbed in for Wallace. Shannon's checked in for Minnesota. Here's Shannon. He's got 5. Shoots over Caruso. Minnesota again missing.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Here's Shannon. Following the bucket by Oklahoma City. With the drive. Soft touch off the glass. Shannon's got 7.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
SGA passes to Mitchell. Back to SGA. The drive by Shai. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Shannon. Williams grabs the board.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong.
Daniels comes in for Shannon. DeSumo, he's checked in for DiVincenzo. And MP subbed in for Highland. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Mark Dagnall had some words for his team over the last break. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Their offensive game plan has been simple inside the arc, and the results have been outstanding.
You know, we've got to talk about how they've continued to force turnovers and turn those turnovers into points. They came out aggressive, and they've not let up.
That free throw, no good.
You know, what makes Julius Randle special is his versatility. I mean, he can play big and move fast out there, and he can guard and outplay a number of positions as well.
And he's good on the second. There are usually 1 or 2 mid-season coaching changes in the NBA every year. Can those energize the team, Grant?
You know, B.A., we've seen it give teams a boost in the past, but only on occasion. Usually it's a last-ditch effort in a doomed season or simply just turning the page.
And he nails the third. Oklahoma City leading by 11. So for Minnesota right now, McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. MP is out there with Ayo Dosunmu. And it's Gobert in at center, filling out the middle. Minnesota with the ball, following the 3 by Oklahoma City. Spins. Oh, he dropped it straight in.
A tricky cover. Gilgeous-Alexander is a talented finisher inside.
Randall outside. Now here's Dosunmu. Watched by Wallace. Randall inside. Holmgren's there. Clock is at 3. Cleared away by Hartenstein.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Timberwolves trail by 16. Here's Randall. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. SGA with a steal.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Thunder.
Seemed like the sheer volume of three-pointers today was the deciding factor.
And they'd hit one and then just dial it up again. And it worked.
And for the year, this will give them win number 17.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
We know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch. And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line. Oklahoma City making a switch here. Dortch checked in. And then for Minnesota, Gobert's checked in for Reed. Randall comes in for Anderson. And it's Dosunmu in for DiVincenzo. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. SGA's got 31 points.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Another miss by Minnesota. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 12-3 run. And Gobert with a block.
More than 7 feet to contend with and a wingspan that might be north of that. Good luck getting a shot over Gobert.
Now here's Randall. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. 6 to shoot. To the inside. Here's MP. And Gilgeous-Alexander with a block. Stage of the NBA Cup.
Well, that moves them to 2-1 during group play, and by avoiding that second loss, they put them.
For another edition of NBA basketball. Opening lineup. Down on the block, it's Tatum with Kid Shannon in at the 3 spot. Greg, how about this matchup we have here tonight? 2 teams that really like to shoot the 3.
It's going to be a shootout, Kevin. Something we see more and more of in today's NBA. I think whichever team makes more threes wins this one.
And White, the bucket on the assist by Tatum.
Look, shooting off the catch is something White's become really good at.
MP deciding where to go with it. Rebound, Boston. Outside Tatum. Takes a step back. Here's White, and he uses the glass on the layup. White's got 5 points so far.
I like how composed White is. Even with the contact, he stays locked in.
MP outside. Pass to Shannon. Clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Here's Gobert. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Now here's Brown, coming off 31 points last game. Tatum wide open, he fires one. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, Tatum is rightfully as confident as they come from deep. He saw that look and didn't waste it.
And sometimes, Stan, lost in everything he has done for his team, Jason Tatum is one heck of a playmaker.
Yeah, Kevin, I think what happens to guys like Tatum when they come into the league is because he can score the ball, and that's such an important skill, we tend to focus on the scoring. But Jason Tatum has become a better playmaker in his time in the league. He's become a better defender and a better rebounder. This guy excels at everything.
Brown wide open, he fires. Off target with his three. Dosunmu with it. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. To the paint. Here's Gobert. Rebounded by the Celtics. This is their first chance this season playing the Timberwolves.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
Yeah, this is where it comes down to specific matchups and style of play. Sometimes you have a difficulty with a team that shouldn't be on your level.
And so, MP will bring it up for the Timberwolves. They trail by 6. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
Well, on the road, your defense needs to withstand runs from the other side, and that wasn't the case for them.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, Kevin. Jason Tatum keeping the main thing. He said there are players that get caught up in the lifestyle, and they choose that over the game. The money is a plus, yes, but I truly love the game because I love basketball, not for the things that come with it. Back over to you, Kevin.
You'll love to hear it. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. 5 to shoot. Dosunmu, the pass to MP. And too much time in the strategy. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Now here's Brown. Defense is right there. White, good.
And this really is the story of the game. They've been outstanding from beyond the arc, especially in the second quarter.
The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. MP out there with Dosunmu. And it's Shannon in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Now here's Randall. He's got 10.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with the 3 of his own.
Pass to Brown. The 3. Here's Kada. Here's White. And a miss there on the triple. Timberwolves trail by 6. Dosunmu, the pass to Randall, and taken away by Brown. 1:39 left to play here in the half. To the middle. Here's Kada. And that one is hammered home.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam tapped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Now, here's MP. Randall passes to MP. Just 4 to shoot. Over Tatum. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Randall.
Tonight has been all about Julius Randle. He is scoring at will. They should keep going to him.
And it's White missing. Minnesota's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Randall outside. To the inside. Here's Shannon. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Now here's Brown. He has yet to score. Pass to Kada. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Well, Brown is always looking to score, but he's far from a selfish player, and he will move the ball, too.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Randall kicks to MP. Timberwolves passing it around. Randle outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Randle's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Timberwolves. What a game that's been fairly even so far. And you know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
On the floor for Boston. Down on the block, it's Tatum with Kata. The guard pair, it's White and Brown. And it's Hauser in at the small forward. The Celtics with the lead. Outside, White. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, a debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league, prominent voices on the team side countering that. With much more movement on every possession, modern play style places novel demands on players' bodies.
A serious challenge. Okay, Shams, we thank you for that report. Now here's Randle.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Jason Tatum. Putting up about 24 points per, 6 assists and 6 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Well, this staff loves coaching him, and his teammates love playing with him. He's just an unselfish guy who makes everyone around him better.
That free throw missing.
Well, you like the steadying presence a guy like Julius Randle gives a team. He's a reliable and experienced player others can lean on out there.
And he's good on the second. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. White the pass to Tatum. From the arc. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. Here's Kata. Goes up again, and it's good on the way in. Kata's got 8 points.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
MP against White. Here's Gobert. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Well, you know, Gobert is only going to shoot it when he gets a high percentage look like that.
White setting the pig for Brown. Pass to Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
When it comes to Jaylen Brown, Greg, what qualities does he add to a team?
Well, I love how active and physical he is. He poses such a difficult challenge on both sides of the ball. With a Finals MVP award to his credit, you know he's as mentally tough as anyone in our league.
Brown the pass to Tatum, and Tatum slams it home.
Well, we've come to expect this from Tatum. Just so good at taking over games.
To the wing right side. Brown dishes to Tatum. There's the 3. The 3 is drilled by Tatum.
Look, in that first half, he was hot from beyond the arc. And that's now his second in this half.
The big men on the floor for him, Randle and Gobert. Dosumu is up there with MP. And it's Shannon in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Well, he had 6 points from beyond the arc in the first half, but yet to get it going here in the second.
And a savvy move there by Brown to draw the contact.
That free throw, no good.
There are so many different roles Jaylen Brown can take on for his team.
So he comes up empty, missing both.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Eight-point game. Oh, what a play inside.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Now Gobert. MP. White pulls it down. Celtics leading by 10. Outside Tatum. Does not go in. The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. MP with the easy bucket inside.
Well, high percentage looks are always a good idea. MP could build a career on shots like that if he wanted to.
Here's Peta, defended by Gobert. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
That one is good.
Pounding the offensive glass. That's where Gobert gets a lot of his extra chances.
Outside Tatum. White outside. Three, good.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Gobert with a screen on Brown. Cruise it down. What an assist!
Well, when you're the size of Gobert, you're already living above the rim.
They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Here's Tatum. Jacks up a three. The three goes down.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
And that one is good. 10-point lead. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. 2 points. That one goes.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
And here's White. And certainly a runaway win, but
2K Sports. Brian Anderson here, alongside Grant Hill and Richard Antonio. Castle at the 2 with Bireysel at the 3. Then there's Wembanyama. Then there's De'Aaron.
Oh, that's so true, B.A. We start to see which teams are elite, who's running the show, and we find out who needs to think about making some changes.
Bireysel outside. Pass to Wembanyama. On target from range.
Yeah, you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
Randall inside. Good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift.
Okay, look out!
Man.
Wow!
And Bireysel shows you why you better not disrespect his bounds.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the T-Wolves. It's a 3-point game. pick by Gobert. Rebound by San Antonio. And this is the first season matchup for them against Minnesota. When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite.
What a finish by MP. He just finds a way to convert through contact.
Castle outside. Back to Fox. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Whew. Right now, they are humming along. 3 of 4 to start this game.
Here's MP. Out to the right wing. Here's Shannon. And the layup is good off the glass.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I caught up with Coach Chris Finch. He talked about how difficult it is to match up against Victor Wembanyama. Coach said the biggest concern is Wemby's defense. His rim protection is game-changing. But he told me that it doesn't mean settling for outside shots. It means ball movement and spacing the floor will be key. PA?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. By Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Down low. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And after putting
it... making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. MP against Fox. MP, the pass to Randall. Here's Shannon. Beyond the arc. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Shannon's got his second basket on the night.
And with all the defensive attention Randall gets, that kick-out pass is a vital part of his game.
To the middle. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Dosunmu, the pass to Gobert. And the foul call. San Antonio going with almost an entire new group here. Cornette's checked in for Wembanyama. Barnes comes in for Champagny. Bireysel, he's checked in for Johnson. And Stephon Castle subbed in for Fox.
And for a guard, Castle loves to take his game in deep and challenge those bigger defenders.
And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild. But when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up. And still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click.
Dosunmu is out there with MP. Then there's McDaniels. Then there's Naz Reid. And it's Shannon in at the 4. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Castle outside. Pass to Barnes. Here's Cornette. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. And now an 8-point San Antonio lead.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Stolen by Bireysel. Now here's Castle. He's covered by Dosunmu. Here's Harper. They get it back. Pass to Bireysel. San Antonio moving the ball around. Castle for 3. Reid with the rebound. For Minnesota, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. McDaniels can't hit. San Antonio leading by 8. Here's Harper. 7 points in the game. Got a piece of it. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, the Spurs last season acquiring De'Aaron Fox, he said what this team struggled with are the things that I bring. Self-creation, being able to touch the paint, getting into the teeth of the defense and collapsing it. And regardless of how well I'm playing in a game, I still command attention. My guys never just leave me. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
To the paint. Here's Harper. It doesn't go for him. Nice D from Reid.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Dosunmu outside. Shot clock at 6. Outside McDaniels. Lets the three fly. Nails it from 3. And now just a 1-point Spurs lead.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up.
Still making some changes. Wembanyama's checked in for Cornette. Champagnie comes in for Barnes. And Fox is subbed in for Harper. Here's Fox. Takes the 12-footer and hits it. Fox has got his second basket.
And Fox can hurt you from there, especially when he's shooting with confidence.
MP, the pass to Gobert. Now here's Dosunmu. Picked by Gobert. The 3. Dosunmu can't hit.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Timberwolves trail by 3. MP, the pass to Gobert. Bireysel against Randall. Another one falls for Minnesota.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes play?
So far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. And Grant, in recent years, we've seen the pace of the NBA game increasing.
Yeah, it stagnated in the 90s, but it is back. We're still not at the frenetic pace of the 1960s when we'd see over 120 possessions a game, but the efficiency is at an all-time high.
So on the floor for San Antonio, Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Champagnie at power forward. Three-pointer, Fox. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. MP left side. Power move from MP.
I like how assertive MP is down there. No question that he's got the skills to score in the paint.
Outside Wembanyama. For 3, Vassell. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. When this game is done, they'll be off to New Orleans as they take on the Pelicans. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. Castle outside. Pass to Fox. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Well, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what makes him such a lethal player, Richard?
Well, for starters, it's his combination of speed and shooting. Still one of the fastest players in this league. And the exciting thing about him, Fox is just now entering into the prime of his career. What sets Fox apart is how dynamic and explosive he is. He can take off at any moment in any direction.
Randall outside. Back to MP. Oh, Fox with a steal. On the break. Oh, what touch. De'Aaron Fox.
Smart decision to kick it out to another guy once the defense is fixated on him in the paint.
Pass to Dosunmu. Here's Shannon. And here's MP. He's covered by Fox. Here's Gobert. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
That's what happens when you try to challenge Wemby. If you don't know, now you know.
Fox feeling it out a bit. Off the mark there with a 3. The Timberwolves trail. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. MP high post. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. For 3, Randall. Minnesota again missing. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. Jaden McDaniels, he's checked in for Dosunmu. Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. San Antonio with the ball. They lead by 1. 3-pointer, Fox. McDaniels with the rebound.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
MP finds Randall. And it's Randall with the jam. Wow.
Randle. We could feel the floor shaking on that one.
And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Pass to Castle. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. The three from Wembanyama. Ooh, Wembanyama with the silky stroke from three.
As soon as that ball touches his hands, it is gone. You love to see that confidence from Wemby.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Victor Wembanyama drawing fans league-wide. Pacers coach Rick Carlisle proclaimed, "I've never seen a player like this. I'm in awe of his talent, his size, his aptitude for the game, his skill, his feel, you name it. And in due time, it's very possible that he will be the face of world basketball." Guys?
He's taken over. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Minnesota's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Inside, stolen by Castle. Back to Fox. The three is up. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Screen by MP. To the wing on the left. Just 5 on the clock. Randle with it. Castle covering. And that's good. Randle for 3. Randle's got 14 points for the game.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
17 seconds left in the third.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, and you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Fox against MP. Fox. And go back. Shannon's checked in for McDaniels. And MP subbed in for DiVincenzo. San Antonio also making some changes. Wembanyama's checked in for Cornette. Champagnie comes in for Barnes. And Fox is subbed in for Harper. Right side, Wembanyama. Wembanyama, effortless inside.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Randle and Gobert are in the middle. Dosunmu is out there with MP. And it's Shannon in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Here's Fox to tie it up. For 3. Ooh, the triple falls for De'Aaron Fox.
Something seemed to click for him at halftime. He's looked a lot more focused, and the game is just easy for him now.
MP drives in.
And MP knows that good things happen when you put pressure on the defense, and this time it leads to a foul.
And that one misses. That one's no good.
And the MP is one of those guys you just love watching because he plays with such confidence, hunger, and a smile. That is a huge shot by the lefty, and Fox is proving that he can be the go-to guy when his team needs a bucket.
MP! Oh, no good! The dry spell continues. Randle with a steal. Dosunmu with it. Wembanyama on him. And it's Stephon Castle with a foul. That's his first foul. Stolen by Castle. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
Yeah, this kid Castle loves having the ball in these spots. He wants to be the guy to hit the big one.
Here's Randle. Gobert. And it's Gobert in the comfort zone.
Huge bucket from Gobert. And answering the call when his team needs it.
Steps back. Fox fires, and he gets it from 15.
What a huge shot. Fox wants to be the guy with the ball in his hands at key points, and you can tell.
Outside Gobert. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Outside Fox. 1:02 left in the game. Here's Wembanyama. Randall with a steal. Sumu outside. Six on the shot clock. Randall outside from deep. It's good from beyond the arc.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
What a huge trip here.
Absolutely. You can feel the energy in this arena.
Fox. Oh, Fox gets up and throws it down.
And this is the trust that Fox's teammates have in him. What a shot right there.
Sumu outside. Now Randall. Clock at 6. Now MP. Stolen by Vassell. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And the second of 2 is good.
And then foul immediately.
Stolen by Vassell. Well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg.
That's going to be one tough game for that group.
And the starting lineup, Williamson. Then there's Jordan Poole. And it's Murray in at the 1 spot. Greg, we look at the rosters of these teams, the athleticism they both have just jumps right off the page.
Listen, we're almost guaranteed multiple highlight level plays in this one. This is the kind of game where you see what incredible athletes the NBA has.
Wow, Murray really taking off right there, playing over the top of the defense.
MP with a screen on Bay. Kicks it out to MP. Off target from three-point range. Poole outside. Down low. Here's Misi. Gobert with the block. On the wing, Dosunmu. Guarded by Poole. Dosunmu's shot's good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Now, here's Poole. His last outing, he had 18 points, and the shot goes down.
Well, that is beautiful work that time by Poole, getting into the lane and finishing right by the hoop.
And when you look at Jordan Poole's game, GA, what makes him special?
I think it's his creativity and elusiveness. Able to get in his bag, if you will, and play with it
and create his shot more or less at will.
For New Orleans, their last game a loss to the Lakers in Los Angeles. Murray with it. MP's there. That one falls.
Yeah, you want a DeJounte Murray running your offense because he sees the floor so well.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Pass to Dosunmu. Gobert with a screen on Poole. Dosunmu drills the three-pointer. Dosunmu's got 5 points so far.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Now here's Williamson. Right now he averages nearly 23 points a game, a relentless offensive force.
And Zion Williamson making the price of admission worth it with a dunk like that.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. And so, MV will bring it up for the Timberwolves. They trail by 3. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
They're so close in that one, but that's of no solace to the players. They played their hearts out.
Look, I know it's easier said than done, but you've got to just move on. You can't dwell on it and let it affect the next performance.
Good. Dosunmu's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Kevin. Zion Williamson is a force offensively, but now he's applying his physical gifts to the other end of the court. He said, quote, teams were hunting me on defense. Watching the film, I didn't like that. I just started taking a lot more pride in it, working on it so I can hold my own. Back to you guys.
Locking in. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Here's McDaniels following the score by DeJounte Murray. Just 2 to shoot. That one goes. Count it.
Oh, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
Murray, the pass to Williamson. Back to Murray. There's 45 seconds left in the first. Chalk up 2 there.
And how about the touch there inside? And that's where Randall likes to get the ball, and you can see why.
Now, here's Poole. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Timberwolves trail by 3. Randall outside. 24 seconds left to play here in the first. And then for Minnesota. McDaniels, he's checked in for Anderson. Dosunmu comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And MP subbed in for Highland. So we've seen the NBA, Tim, embrace analytics more and more over time. That's something you caught on to early in your career.
Well, there is no doubt, Kevin, that they're starting to go more to the analytics. The eye test is really important when you look at just what makes good basketball. But the numbers sometimes can tell you things you didn't even realize as a coaching staff.
As a broadcaster, what numbers do you normally right off the top? What things are telltales for you?
One thing that I really look at as opposed to individual plus minus, give me that group of 5 plus minus. That way I know which units are really getting it done together.
Oh, I love that. Fears on the perimeter along with Jones. Then there's Murray. And it's Matkovic in at the 5 down low. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Here's Matkovic. It's hauled in by Shannon.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, this summer saw Hall of Famer Joe Dumars put in charge of the Pelicans front office, returning to his home state of Louisiana. He talked about it being the right place, right time, right people in New Orleans. And he's looking to ensure it's super organized, classy, and elite organization.
They'll get there for sure. Hey, Shams, thank you very much. On the wing, Murray. Good on the three-point shot. Murray's got the lead up to 6 now for the Pelicans. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Pelicans.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
And I like how they've played defense, turning turnovers into points. Those are huge.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Pass to Fears. Here's Matkovic. New Orleans moving it around. That one goes in. Murray's got the lead back up to 6 now for New Orleans.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Shannon, defended by Jones. No good with the triple. Pelicans leading by 6. Here's Fears. Good, and the assist goes. Seeing something to adjust. Both teams deciding to change it up. 1:46 left here in the second. And we've seen it more than once. DeJounte Murray has been traded for huge hauls.
And that shows you his worth in this league. Teams have been willing to give up a lot to get him. You don't see that kind of length and versatility every day.
And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's his first foul. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Fears' shot is off.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Pass to Dosunmu. Randall outside. From outside the arc, it's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And helping the team space the floor there. Randall with so much more confidence now from the outside.
Inside. Now Fears. Williamson left side. To the inside. And Misi throws it down.
He powers through. Size and skill. That is a tough tandem to contend with.
MP passes to Dosunmu. MP with a screen on Poole. Over in the corner, Randall. Lays it up and banks it in. Randall's got 7 points in the game.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Poole looking it over. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Guys, we had to take flight to get to this game tonight, but here's a guy who simply takes flight and flies at will on the basketball court. I mean, it's pretty surreal to watch a guy who can elevate to that level.
Here's Fears. Fires from way outside. And the last shot has been sensational.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, up at the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. Dosunmu is out there with MP. And it's Gobert in at the center, filling out the middle. And here's Poole for 3. Rebound, Minnesota. To the middle. Here's Dosunmu. And he banks in the layup. And it's 9 points for Dosunmu.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Steps back. Murray with the bounce pass. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Now we get a chance to check out some stats for DeJounte Murray.
The most positive thing about his last 10 games, the work on defense. His mindset has become very aggressive. The steals are up, and he's becoming a big factor on the defensive end.
Pass to Poole. Takes a 3.
At this point, they might need to try something different. Ofer to start the half.
Now Gobert. Nothing on the board. Gobert with a screen for Randall. And the 3 off target. Pelicans leading by 6. Here's Williamson. Oh, and he just jams it right over MP. Wow.
Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. New Orleans has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Well, you won't find many point guards with better physical tools, Tim, than DeJounte Murray.
Well, Kevin, he's 6'4" with a 6'10" wingspan. That makes him disruptive defensively, and he is more than capable on the other end.
Here's Murray. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Murray's got the lead back up to 10 now for the Pelicans. Now here's Gobert. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Randall finds MP. 6 on the shot clock. Gobert the pass to MP. No one near Williamson as he lets it go. Murray against MP. Drains it from beyond the arc. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And the Pelicans making a change here. Queens checked in. And a change for the Timberwolves. DiVincenzo's checked in. The drive by Williamson. Here's Murray. That shot is off. Randall with some nice D. To the paint. And finished off by Gobert.
Not stopping that. Gobert from there is right around 100%.
1:35 left in the third. Poole against DiVincenzo. It's stolen by Gobert. Pass to DiVincenzo. Williamson against McDaniel. Williamson kicks to Poole. From outside, off the mark.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Now Randall. And here is MP. He's covered by Murray. McDaniels gets a wide open look. His three-pointers off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Murray down low, working on McDaniels.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Pass to McDaniels. And here is DiVincenzo. Now Randall. There's the triple. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And you don't see that kind of quickness from your bigs very often. Randall with great hands there.
19 seconds left in the third quarter. Pelicans leading by 10.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
You're going to have to be very patient right here. Let's see how it plays out.
For 3, Murray. The shot comes out. And Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 15-5 run. Yves Missi is out there with Zion Williamson. Then there's Jordan Poole. Then it's Sadiq Bey. And it's Murray in at the point. That's the Pelicans 5. Here's Poole. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Julius Randle picks one up. And Tim, quite the character, this Jordan Poole. His personal style is like his flashy game.
Well, Kevin, he loves his fashion, and he's a passionate cat owner. Characters like him make the league fun, and it gives fans more to engage with than just basketball.
First one falls for him.
And, you know, Jordan Poole made a name for himself in this league with his perimeter shooting, but he is also a really good finisher. And one of the responsibilities with being a great player is making free throws.
MP against Murray. Poole with the steal. Now Murray. Williamson left side. He nails it from 11. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And they have also done a great job capitalizing on turnovers. Whenever they get a steal, they are off to the races. They're going to try to keep that going.
And down it goes.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I'm surprised because he's a guy you have to key on for something like that. You can't let him get one that easy.
Here's Bay. Outside Poole. 4 on the clock. Takes advantage. That J is good.
And you see Jordan Poole off the ball, always ready to catch and release. Shoot that rock, Jordan.
And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Pelicans leading by 6. 1:41 left to play here in the fourth. That one goes in.
The more effective Poole is inside, the more headaches he causes for the defense.
Randall outside, fires the 3, knocks down the 3.
And you'll never see Randall back down in a big moment. He's looking to be the guy when they need a bucket.
MP against Murray. A huge two-handed slam.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Can't get it to go.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
What a finesse finish on the lay-in.
Yeah, Jordan Poole showing you some deceptive strength right there. He's added some muscle over the years. That was impressive.
Now Randall. Off target from outside. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
Rebounded by Randall. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for Minnesota. 9-point game. Bay against McDaniel. Here's Williamson. Rebounded by Randall.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
Yeah, anything they do at this point is going to be futile. Too little, too late.